You're probably wondering why someone would actually play Fortnite without a crosshair. Like, it's a shooting game where you need to shoot someone and you can't shoot someone without knowing where your shot is going to land. What if I told you, you don't need to know where your shot is going? Sorry about that intro, as you can see, it's still in the works. First of all, what is a crosshair? Definition of the crosshair. A fine wire or thread in the focus of the eyepiece of an optic for making the instrumental axis, used figuratively to describe someone. J.H. Alter is the little dots or cross in the middle of your screen, okay? Which, as you can see, I don't have turned on. And let me just say, it's not that hard as you may think. But without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. First of all, I started warming up with a bit of 2v2 box fights, just to get my aim and builds warmed up. This wasn't the hardest thing in the world, because you don't really have to guess where your shot is going to go. It's a small space, so all that I had to do was come close enough to the enemy and then shoot. Which worked most of the time, but I also tried shooting through my window, as you guys just saw, which meant there was a greater room for error, but somehow I managed to hit most of my shots. The only shots that I really missed were when 1, I had to flick my shot because I could not see the player, or 2, I was under a lot of pressure and low HP / I don't have a lot of bullets left. That I would just flick my mouse and then hope for the best. I think we've all been there. Anyway, because I'm above average Fortnite player, or at least I hope so. I don't know, you guys, comment down below. This strategy was the hardest thing for me, but in my defense, I did play a lot of creative with friends before making this video. After about 30 minutes of warming up, I was finally ready for game 1. Which did not go well, except for a lovely headshot on the first guy. The problem was that my aim could not be precise when I was shooting from long distances. So, as you'll notice, I tried to avoid long range fights, and always tried to get into a shotgun fight, rather than an AR fight. Game 2. Let's just say it was better than game 1. It started by me landing on one of the big spaceships and then killing a guy with SMG. After getting abducted and getting blue loot, I decided to land on an unsuspecting bot and scare him to death with my bad shotgun aim. When I was done looting, I heard some shots coming from Boney Tilted and decided to investigate, which resulted in me getting another kill and then getting killed by giant purple balls. Game 3. Third time's a charm? Maybe? Anyway, I stopped by landing on one of the big alien spaceships and then killing a guy. Yet again. Next, I look for people to fight, but alas, no one landed dirty dogs, and I patiently wait to get abducted. This time, I at least got legendary loot. The only problem was, I only got a shotgun, which for this challenge was actually not a bad thing. I landed on one of the spires near Pleasant, and began looking for some action. I saw a guy between Selfie and PP. I tried to fight him, but boy, that was a huge mistake, not gonna lie. We both walk away with little to no mats. I get so desperate that I began farming Red House for mats. Little did I know that he was following me. I scared the oomph out of me when I saw him for the first time again. Luckily, I managed to win the fight. with pure luck. After the fight, I decided to search for leftover loot at the soccer field. To my surprise, there was a guy camping around the houses. Remember when I said it was a good thing that I got a golden shotgun? Well, it's the only reason I won the following fight. I intimidated him so badly that he decided to box up under the stairs, where I somehow managed to get his wall on 150 ping and kill him. After the refresh, the game started to get interesting. I was pushed by a zone into Southeast Stronghold, where I find another player running from the storm. I hit him a few times with my AR, and then took high ground. I played this very safe, because 1, I know he's low, and he needs to rotate into zone, if he wants to survive. And 2nd, this is the first match I'm actually about to win, with no crosshair. Yeah, let me just say I was very excited. And very nervous, might I add. After getting onto the wall, I decided to throw alien nanotites to one of the snipers, hoping that it may confuse them. But I just lost 110 HP in the process. Yeah, note to self, don't try anything stupid. In end zone. I try intimidating the guy by sniping back at him, but let's just say my sniping, it's not my best mechanic. After getting more mats from Southie, because I'm paranoid, I decided to go down and try to snipe someone, not expecting the third party. Yeah, I'm definitely not using any hacks. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Nope, I'm not lying you all. We both just sprayed each other, hoping to get some shots off. After a little while of doing so, he pulls out his RPG and shoots me down. Luckily, I managed to box up and not take any damage. As he was rushing, I ran to the other side of my box, and as soon as he turned to take high ground, I somehow managed to shoot him through a very narrow gap. And there we have it, guys. If you want to try this out for yourself, go to settings, HUD, and then turn off these 2 settings. But yeah, this challenge wasn't the hardest thing to do. It just took a lot of time to get used to just judging where your shot is going to go. But I feel like, how can I put it? You learn how the gun shoots. Like, you know where the next shot is going to go. I haven't played with a crosshair since doing this challenge. But I may make an update video, like on Twitter or Discord. So, yeah, bit of self-promotion here. But yeah, if you guys want to see the results, yeah, go check out my socials. Linked in the description. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.